Chairman Father Rohan Tolo, other members of the school board, or Principal Mrs. Margaret Campbell, members of administrative, academic, ancillary, and other support staff, knights, and well-wishers, good day. Today we are celebrating our knights in the midst of adversities while observing the theme, Oh Here We Are, honoring our past, embracing our present, and inspiring our future. Magis is a Latin word that means the more or greater. It is related to our school motto, Ad Maiorem Dei Gloriam, which means for the greater glory of God. Magis, as a Jesuit principle, inspires and encourages us to do more for Christ and therefore doing more for others. Welcome and thank you for joining our virtual Magis Award ceremony.
Dear Lord, thank you for bringing us together for another award ceremony. Lord, thank you for keeping us safe throughout this pandemic, helping each of us, even though we're not at school but online, still to keep on learning and to succeed, to progress in life. Lord, thank you to all the teachers and parents who try with us and help us to achieve our best, Lord. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Today's scripture reading will be taken from Colossians chapter 3, verse 12 to 17. As God's chosen ones, holy and beloved, compassionate hearts, kindness, humility, meekness, and patience, bearing with one another, and if one has a complaint against another, forgiving each other as the Lord has forgiven you, so you also must forgive. And above all, these put on love, which binds everything together in perfect harmony. And let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts, to which indeed you were called in one body, and be thankful. Let the word of Christ dwell in you richly, teaching and admonishing one another in all wisdom, singing psalms and hymns and spiritual songs with thankfulness in your hearts to God. And whatever you do, in word or deed, do everything in the name of the Lord Jesus, giving thanks to the God the Father through him. This is the word of the Lord. Thanks be to God.
If you give a little more than you take, and if you try to fix more than you break, if you're the kind who takes the time to help a stranger in the rain, there's a place for people like you. If you stand up for those down on their knees and lend a voice to those who cannot speak, if you shine a little light, give sight to the ones who've lost their way, there's a place for people like you. I've heard up there the streets are made of gold, and when you get there, there's a hand to hold. I believe when your days down here are through, there's a place up there for people like you. If you walk around with your heart on your sleeve, and if you're trying to be the change you wanna see, if you lay down your life for love so someone could be saved, there's a place for people like you. I've heard up there the streets are made of gold, a hand to hold. I believe when your days down here are through, there's a place up there for people like you. Streets are made of gold, and when you get there, there's a hand to hold. I believe when your days down here are through, yeah, there's a place up there for people like you. I know you're out there, so keep doing what you do, 'cause there's a place up there for people like you. Out of many one people we are.
Magis is a Latin word which means more. It really is about working to attain more, but hopefully in a healthy, integrated, and balanced way. The tendency is for many of us to take on more, thinking that more is better. However, more in the case of the Magis is not referring to the quantity of what we're doing, but rather it is referring to the quality of what we're doing. It really is about who we become, the person we become in the process. The truth is, we live in a very competitive world, and as teenagers, you are very competitive by your very nature. Additionally, the world we are living in is permeated with images of consumerism, more stuff. The Magis really is about connecting with others and connecting with God. We have to become conscious of the fact that we all have different gifts and different talents. The Magis is about maximizing your God-given skills, your God-given gifts, and the quality of those skills and gifts, and the person that we become in the process. Putting yourself behind what you're doing it to the best of your ability, and assisting others. Doing so with passion, with zeal, and intentionality. It is doing what we do that is most pleasing to God. Being more whole and integrated in the context of community. It is not about looking good, and it's not about doing things for others to see us. But ultimately, my brothers and sisters, I will say this much. The Magis is really about doing what you're doing well and noticing the places you are being invited to do better. I will say this much. Ultimately, the Magis is about doing what you do well and noticing the places you are being invited to do better. God bless you.
Good afternoon, everyone, and happy St. George's Day to all. Last year, we were not able to celebrate the excellence that you have achieved with you because of lockdowns and COVID-19 and because we weren't in school together. We missed our lower school Magis Awards as well as our prize giving, which would normally be held in November. And so this year we decided we are celebrating. So even though we have to do it virtually this year, we're happy to celebrate with our award winners this afternoon and to those who have accomplished excellence. Our theme for St. George's Week this week, as you know, is Oh, Here We Are, honoring our past, embracing our present, inspiring our future. As we think about old boys of the past who have accomplished excellence, one particular one comes to mind, Monsignor Gladstone Orlando Stanislaus Wilson, who in the 1920s and at the time of his death was said to be the 7th most learned person in the world. I challenge you to do likewise and to do even greater. Our present is a difficult present, but just as Monsignor Wilson experienced all sorts of challenges, we are able to be resilient in our present situation and to be even the more despite it. And so I want to also then encourage us to embracing that present, to allow our present to inspire our future, so that even as we're experiencing difficulties now, that we will be better because of it. The word Magis is a Jesuit concept. It has to do with, literally translates to the more learning, being the more in sports, being the more in life, in the way we're generous. But it is not just about more. It is about the more to the greater glory of God. It is no coincidence that our core value, our first core value, is reverence for God. We believe that if we try our very best to give God glory in all things, then excellence will follow. Discipline, respect, and teamwork will naturally follow. And so I want to encourage you and challenge you that if this year you have achieved excellence and you are receiving an award, to let that be your new starting point to do even more to the greater glory of God. For those of us that might not be receiving awards this year, I want to also challenge you that moving forward, you put greater effort, greater thought, have bigger goals, accomplish more to the greater glory of God. And so as we celebrate with our prize winners this afternoon, I want to again commend you and to encourage you that despite the difficulty of the situation, to become resilient, to be stronger because of it. We are Jamaicans after all. We are built to be resilient and to succeed. And so I want to just encourage all of you to continue to succeed and do well and to excel despite the times that we're experiencing. All the very best to you all, and enjoy our celebration of the Magis Awards. Continue to accomplish much to the greater glory of Almighty God.
Madam Principal, Administration and students, awardees, good day. Today is a momentous day. Oh, here we are, honoring our past, embracing the present, and inspiring our future. I am Dr. O'Shane Carter, Medical Officer at the Anota Bay Hospital in St. Mary and former head boy and graduate of this our great institution's class of 2011. The O'Hare building, which houses the 5th and 6th form block, was a place where some of life's greatest lessons were learned. Fondest memories were made. Just as that building, built many decades ago, still stands firm and has proven resilient, weathered the storms over the years, so must we, the gentlemen and ladies, who are privileged to walk those corridors, stand firm in the midst of adversity and trying times. Trying times indeed we are in. Today, we are celebrating the resilience of some of our knights who have excelled and have achieved high academic goals. If it were not for my own resilience, I would not be where I am today, because the challenges were great, but I stood firm. I encourage you, tough times don't last, but tough people do. And if we do all we do for the greater glory of God, we will be resilient and we shall overcome. So let us always strive to live by the motto of our dear school, Ad Maiorem Dei Gloriam, for the greater glory of God. Congratulations.
Hello, my fellow Georgians. I'm Alex Grant, a past student of St. George's College from the graduating 6th form class of 2019. I'm currently in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, where I'm attending Nova Southeastern University, pursuing a biology degree with a public health minor on a pre-med track. I must start by congratulating you all receiving an award today. You are to be proud of yourselves. Whether you're receiving one award or many awards, you accomplished an amazing feat. You are doing this amidst an ongoing pandemic. So I know this was not an easy task for anyone at all. So congratulations. However, this is not the time to become complacent. You have yet another major task on your hands. You are supposed to make it to that O'Hare building. That O'Hare building represents St. George's College. It is who we are. That O'Hare building marks the end of your high school life, but also sets you on the path to a prosperous life. The O'Hare building is where your greatest memories as a Georgian will be made. It represents where your lifelong bonds will be formed, your friendships forever will be made, your true support systems will be found, and it is where all teachers will get to know your name when they need those SBAs and IAs. However, that is only to your benefit. This building also represents a challenge that I am posing to everyone receiving an award today. Think about that friend, classmate, who is not receiving an award today. Think about how you feel that you are receiving an award today. Feels good, doesn't it? Think about how that Georgian would want to feel as well. So I'm presenting to you the challenge of ensuring to help any Georgian, any classmate, any friend who is not receiving an award today to receive an award next year and to make it to the O'Hare building as well. Because that represents who a true Georgian is. Someone who is selfless and not selfish. And only the true Georgians, those who are selfless and not selfish, will make it to that O'Hare building. So once again, I congratulate you all. You accomplished an amazing task. And remember, with everything you do in life, you should do it ad maiorem Dei Gloriam, for the greater glory of God.
We will now have the presentation of awardees for lower school, 1st to 3rd form.
From Form 1S, Nyron Crossdale, Theo Rufus, Enkala Wright, Nathan Bramwell, Khalil Mitchell, Timothy Kenton, Matthew Stewart, Rael Reed, Jerome Hales, Jaden Robinson, Kyle Springer, Fidel Flash, Rosard Gordon. From Form 1T, Odane Pringle, Tyler Salesman, Jaden Guy, Adrian Richards, Jadon Hyman, Damali Mattison, Marcos Anelka Finley, Nathaniel Farquharson, Kevario White, Jail Wilson. From Form 1G, Kamari Carnegie, Rajiv Graham, Jordan Hyman, Jasil Morgan. From Form 1C, Daquan Bano, Davion Beckford, Javier Grant, Hunter Richards, Dominic Anderson, Antoine Bygrave, Shaquane Samuels, Jaden Hamilton, Laurent Hamil, Kevon Brown. From Form 1A, Joseph Nelson, Kamario Lawson, Rajay Minot, Ajani Corey, Ramesh Daniels, Owen Pinto, Jazeel Belnavis, Sajori Barnett. From Form 1D, Omari Evelyn, Skylar McFarlane, Alexander Bailey, Keneal Rufus, Huane Morgan, and Jordan Zhang.
And now for the presentation of second form awardees. Adrian Grant, Khalid Brooks, Dominic Rochester, Rashawn Butler, Jaleel Tomlinson, Deshaun Fulker, Demaro Davis, Jordan Ricketts, Richards, Now time for 2T lower school awardees. Nathan Edwards, Wayne Cox, Joanne Lewis, Dominic Allen, Kadre Chung, Javon Hamilton, Noah Hamilton, Javon Lecky. Presenting 2G awardees. Keandre Gokan, Antonio Barnett, Giovanni Francis, Paul Dunn, Jaden Lewis. 2C awardees. Kurt Walker, Jaden Francis, Matthew Campbell, Chadrick Campbell, Jordan Hanson, Jonathan Dyer. 2A awardees. Jeremiah Shib, Gamalil Williams, Jordan Hermit,
Boring.
Sanjay Francis, Zion Wilson, Jamoy Reynolds, Jonathan Hines, Dimitri Malvo, Ezzy Thomas, Quincy Dale, Ramoy Robinson. Now presenting the awardees of 2D. Rashawn Banks, Jordan Smith, Khalil Leong, Marlando Brown, Matthew Holness, Tyreke Reynolds. Now presenting the awardees of third form. We start with 3X. Jabari Freckleton, Anton Allison, Tyler Roden, Aiden Campbell, Brandon Moncrief, Paul Myrie, Terrell Green, Jaden Wilson. Presenting the awardees of 3T. Nathan Gale, Nathaniel McCarthy, Javier Sellers, Antonia Smith, and Zachary Williams. Presenting the awardees of 3G. Nandrik Hibbert, Rajorni White, Sean Soso, Jadon Foreman, Iris Sheikh, Jean Jackson. Presenting the awardees of 3C. Mikai Silpak, Roberto Scarlett, James Henry, Zabir Taylor, Shaquille Pottinger, Giovanni Morrison. Presenting the awardees of 3A. Jashawn Prasad, Nathaniel Rowe, Jassy Mullins, Alva McGrath, Ajamu Williams, Matthew Sullivan, Dahani Williams. Presenting the awardees for 3D. Christoph Nugent, Malachi Powell, Harway May, Pavion Biseso, Rashidi Williams, Michael Green, Lan Tucker.
Hello, my name is Nkala Wright and I'm in first form. My experience on this virtual learning environment has been a learning experience. I have learned many new things like how to upload to Google Classroom and create a Zoom meeting. My greatest success since being at St. George's College is being on the executive board of the Student Council and topping several of my classes. My greatest challenge in this online learning space is the limited personal interaction. There is less time for a one-on-one with a teacher if you don't understand a topic. What I appreciate most about this online space is the limited traveling, so I don't have to wake up early in the morning and travel for an hour or so to get to school on time. What I miss most about face-to-face learning is interacting with my teachers and classmates.
My name is Wayne Cox, and today my colleagues and I will be telling you how our online school virtual season has been going, the good parts and the bad parts.
Hello, my name is Jawan Hamilton. As you may know, this quarantine has brought many hardships upon us. As for me, this quarantine has been especially hard. Since we are online, there are several distractions that may hinder us from getting sufficient information, causing our grades to fluctuate. However, being online also has its perks. We can easily get information in the click of a few buttons. Thank you.
My view on the online virtual school terms has been tremendously exciting. In a good way, for the most part, I have been continuing my streak of getting very high grades. But on the bad side, I missed the hands-on engagement with my friends.
My name is Dominic Allen, and I am 14 years of age. Throughout my online semester, I have been facing many ups and downs. On the good side, I am still alive and I am learning as we speak. On the bad side, I long to see many of my teachers and friends.
Hello everyone, O'Neil Fisher here. I currently play for the LA Galaxy and I also represent our lovely country playing for the Reggae Boys. I hope each and every one of you guys can learn something positive today. You know, at least one thing positive today from my message. You know, that will make me a happy man, you know. I have some notes here, and the first thing that I put down is no matter what life throws at you, never give up. I know how easy it is for us to give up when things get tough or times get hard, you know, but I say that to say this: the road to success is not smooth, it's not pretty, and it's not easy. Okay, let me say it again: it's not smooth, it's not pretty, and it's not easy, and will never be. You know, the road to success is filled with a lot of obstacles. You know, it's filled with potholes, wrong turns, bad drivers, and the list goes on. You know, but as long as you know your purpose, you know your worth, you know, and you believe in yourself, you know, nothing can stop you. I guarantee that nothing can stop you. And you just have to live with that mindset, I should say. You have to live with that mindset and just know the path that you're on the journey that you're walking, will bring some obstacles and will demand you to fight, for what you want and for where you're going, people always ask, for me, like people always ask me, who is your motivation? Who is your inspiration, And I always tell them, I say, for me, I am my own motivation, and I inspire myself, because I don't want to leave that up to someone, I don't want to leave my destiny into someone else's hand, I want to know that I'm in control of where I go, what I do, and all that, because at the end of the day, it's your journey. You're basically walking that journey alone. Everybody is on their own path, their own journey. Somebody else's journey is not your journey. So you can't look at somebody else that is successful and say, that's who I want to be. No, you only can be you. Be the best version of yourself. That would be my main thing to say to you. Be the best version of yourself. Be the best version of you. If you're trying to be someone else, you're not being true to yourself. You know what I mean? And you can only be the best you that you can be. And I just wanted to be short and quick. I hope this is something that you guys, can say it was short and to the point, but you guys learned something, and ad Morium de Glorium, one love, peace.
No say we have to win, Yo, stand terror. No say we have to win, No say we have to win, No say we have to win,
Yo, Brahma fry.
Trouble. Although the life you know easy, no say we have to win, Walk with the camera like Jesus, no say we have to win. House on the hill, 34-inch rims, No say we have to win. Yeah, that sail on the sea, in a lead in a swim, No say me have to win. Although the life you know easy, no say we have to win, People downtown we yourself on the street, No say we have to win. We work one truck in a garbage bin, No say we have to win. You them in a the shop where you do the bus trim, No say them have to win. Born superstar and a no moon. Popcorn never born with no gold spoon. Tell around a millions coming home soon. If you feel restart like Pro Tool. Life no easy if you nobody. Coulda start, coulda clean. Josh you have to stack millions for when times sky turn a scene.
And now we present the upper school awardees, 4th to 6th form.
At 4-1, we have Janoy McCray, Sean Gordon, Khalil Ware, Trey Rodney, Nicoy King, Galil Carr, Rashid Campbell, Lamoy Beckford, Michael Spence, Damario Walker, Andrew Beckford, Yvonne Bendison, Tyrell Atkinson, Brian Burkett, Jamal Dixon, Luke Johnson. Presenting the awardees for 4-3. Richard Stanley, Kevon Burton, Aja Anderson, Xavier Foster, Kyle Smith, Kane Burnett, Dashawn Tappin, Christopher White, Zachary Anderson, Alexander Telfer, Quade Williams, Eric Mitchell, and Dondre Parkinson, Kenneth Morris, and Lincoln Chin. Presenting the awardees for 4-4. Devontae Jones, Javon Tomlinson, Ronaldo Wins, Sean Salmon. Presenting the awardees for 4-5. Tariq Watson, Tamari Livingston. Presenting the awardees for 4-6. Ijan Frey, let us congratulate our awardees for 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th form.
And now we move to the awardees for 5th form, beginning with Form 5-1. Jalen Thompson, Jadon Hilton, Jude Berry, Mario Hunter McFarlane, Jonte Harriott, Nicholas Miller, Daquan Forbes. From Form 5-2, Richard Palmer, Malik Harris. From Form 5-3, Ronique Penny, Tyrese Collins, Matthew Britton, Sean Coburn, Jordan Clue, Joseph McDonald, Hewans Gordon. From Form 5-4, Peyton Young, Jaim Barnett, Jordan Wilson, Matthew McCallman, Raymark Francis. From Form 5-5, Christopher Reddy, Joel Brown, Ian Francis, Daniel Lamont, David Jonathan Holam, Alric Fraser, Kyle Friginet, Mikhail McDowell, Rashawn Davis, Jordan Leslie, Ranza Tumo, Harumi Huey, Stefan Small, Javon Fagan, Sage Clark, Rajib Brady, and Jamie Lee Warren. From Form 5-6, Aaron Black, Romario Wong, Ajani English, Deshaun Franklin, Demario Escoffrey, Kevante Harris, Malcolm Jamal Newland, Andre Boyd Affleck, Brad Miller, Jaden O'Connor, Yakim Richards, Matthew Grant, Javari Wilby, Antoine Fong Leo Kui, Nathan Crosdale, and Deshaun Freckleton.
My experience in the virtual environment is a very interesting one. This has been an unexpected and awkward journey, but I have significantly improved in my studies and have also become a more rounded and responsible student. I'm very proud to say that I've achieved many accolades and leadership roles during the online schooling. I have been selected to serve as a class prefect, student counselor, leader for my maths class, and I am a current member of the Student Council Executive Board in the role of PRO. Added to these, I've also been selected as Student of the Month for 4 months. However, what I miss most about face-to-face learning is the synergy with my teachers and classmates. I especially miss doing activities with my teachers and being jovial with my friends. I really do miss the jokes and the fun times. But most of all, I sure do miss playing sports and doing extracurricular activities. It is true that I have adjusted to online learning, but I can assure you that I do miss face-to-face learning.
Name is Yakim Richards, 5th form student of St. George's College. The past few months have been very challenging, however, it has provided me with an opportunity to improve in other areas. Online learning has encouraged and highlighted certain areas in my school life, making me more disciplined as well as learning how to manage my time. With travel time and absent teachers being excluded from online learning, most of my day is surrounded with non-stop access to information as long as my internet is available, and so I've definitely been able to learn faster.
Hello, my name is Dante Mathis from the graduating class of 2015. While at St. George's College, I was a prefect, Knights Awardee, student council representative, among other things. I currently hold a Bachelor of Arts degree in Communication Studies from the Northern Caribbean University with a specialization in public relations. I am currently a broadcast journalist at the Jamaica Information Service Radio Department. Now, when I was at St. George's College, the O'Hare building was of great significance even after leaving St. George's College, because that building having been authorized for construction by Father William O'Hare in 1913, that building represents where St. George's College is coming from and where we're headed. It also serves as a reminder that many young men have passed through St. George's College, have sat in that classroom, have learned, have increased their knowledge, and have gone on to be men of competence and men doing great things. The theme for this award ceremony, celebrating our nights in the midst of adversity, is also a very important theme, because we're living in unprecedented times, and we need to remind our young men at St. George's College that just like the knight who slayed the dragon, we can overcome. I say we, I am a Georgian at heart, even when I have left. We and you all can overcome this. The education system has been greatly affected by COVID-19. New modalities have to be implemented. Students have to be learning new ways of learning. Teachers also have to be learning new ways of teaching, and so a lot of persons have been affected, but it's not the end. Persons are still doing well, and that's the reason why this award ceremony is happening, because you have defied the odds and you have done well. I want to remind you about 3 things. I call them the ABC: ambition, belief, and challenge. It is important to have ambition, because then you will know what you want, where you're headed, and how to get there. Belief: you need to believe that in order to get there, you need to work hard, you need to be committed, and you need to put in the extra effort that is needed to get to that ambition or to get to that goal that you have set out. And challenge: sometimes you need to challenge yourself, because when you challenge yourself, that's when you realize that there's greater in you than you have ever imagined. Sometimes when you challenge yourself, you realize that there's something else that you can do that you didn't realize you could. And so it's important to take on a challenge. Sometimes that's when the strength within you comes out. And so, Georgians, I implore you to keep doing well, to keep the light blue flag raising high and flying. The song says, "Raise it high and proudly cry, St. George's sons forever." And so I implore you all again to keep up the good work. Congratulations on being awarded. Keep up the good work, keep making your parents proud, your teachers, and the entire St. George's College, those who have left and those who are still at the institution. God bless.
And now for the presentation of the 6th form awardees.
The Magis Awards for 6th 1 CSEC awardees: Javier Anderson, Kimani Atkinson, Ajay Authors, Stephen Beek, Davil Brown, Omarion Brown, Shaquille Brown, Dante Burnett, Kyle Cameron, Nathan Chambers, Demario Clark, Jamarni Clark, Alex Crisp, Jakai Darby, Richard Davis, Malik Dawes, Nicholas Dinald, Brian Donaldson, Dallon Douglas, Ricardo Dyer, Nikolai Ibanks, Nathan Emmanuel, Sanjay Fendo, Dejan Foster, Troy Frick, Armani Gordon, Michael Goldberg, Kevon Grant, Ronaldo Gustat, Janoi Hall, Akil Henry, Jordan Henry, Xavier Henry, Casey Hisler, Deshane Hunter, Jadon Hunter, Xavier Hyde, Donjay Jackson, Mekai Jackson, Janelle Jordan Johnson, Richard Johnson, Raheem Hassani Knight, Huise Markland, Dravid Matthews, Hawisi McDermott, Louis McFarlane, Malik McGregor, Amal Miller, Jaheim Aaron Miller, Mark Anthony Morris, Ahmad Muirhead, Justin Nelson, Sean Porteous, O'Keefe Porter, Justin Powell, Justin Preddy, Akil Ali Reed Thomas, Camille Russell, Xavier Sahadio, Mikhail Samuda, O'Shane Smiley, Javon Thompson, Doniel Walters, Tyreek Wilby, Fabari Williams, George Williams, Nicholas Williams, and Jarrell Willis.
And to note, these awardees would have attained at least C-sex subjects with grades 1s and 2s only. It's now time for the presentation of the 6-2 awardees. These students have attained at least 3 CAPE subjects with grades 1, 2, and 3. Dende Allen, Alex Barnes, Aaron Barnett, Romer Bartley, Avia Bassett, Raheem Bernard, David Black, Christina Boswell, Adam Brown, Jaim Brown, Raheem Buckley, Matthew Clark, Tyreek Clark, Tyrese Clark, Tajay Kernick, Jaim Duar, Giovanni Edwards, Dalil Ford, Lloyd Gaynor, Rashane Gilpin, Josiah John Green, Ane Harriet, Octavia Enriquez, George Henry, Zenadine Henry, O'Dane Holding, Javon Uri, Wendy Ann Ivy, Devontae James, Roberta James, Halio Johnson, Krishna Jones, Henrik Livermore, Ajay Livingston, Chantal Stratford Lowe, Chantal Marshall, Adidra Mason,
Greg McDonald, Ashna Paris Maglashin, Ty Morgan, Tamor Mior, Dominic Nash, Dominic Needham, Bawaji Nesbet, Imani Price, Kayla Price, Lloyd Price, Carlicia Ramsey, Kristen Ramsey, Brianka Robinson, Mark Rodney, Jada Sampson, Damon Shepherd, Kimani Simon, Darnell Simpson, Rashane Small, Brittany Thomas, Trifosa Thompson, Joshua White, Audra Williams, Rochelle Williams, Monique Wilson, Jade Wright, and Kiwane Wright.
Today I was asked to share my experiences of online learning. Everything has its good and its bad, likewise virtual learning. One advantage of online learning is that information is readily available, just a click away. One disadvantage of online learning is that sometimes we may encounter problems with the internet. One thing I miss about face-to-face is the learning environment and the lunchtime bonding with friends. Last but not least, online learning curls us into the technological world. So in the near future, when everything is completely online, it won't be as strange to us because by then we will be used to it.
My online learning experience was manageable for the most part. I'm thankful that my teachers tried their best to be interactive with us in our classes, but it wasn't as interactive as we would have liked. You can't substitute in-person interaction, and that's one thing that I miss about face-to-face classes is just being there, being in an environment where you know that you are there to learn, versus being home where you're probably even in bed in class, not in the mindset to have class. But online learning has taught me how to manage my time and to take my studies into my own hands, be more accountable. And that is what I will be taking from this experience.
Good day, everyone. My name is Saeed Bernard, and I am currently a national political commentator, a law student at the Norman Manley Law School. And during my time at St. George's College, I was the deputy head boy during my senior year. I also recall that in my second form year, I was awarded the Knights Award for Leadership from a wonderful principal, Mrs. Margaret Campbell. Now, Georgians, the theme for George's Week this year is honoring our past, embracing the present, inspiring our future. And when I think about this, I want you to think about your future. Think about what you want to be in a couple of years' time. And you, through your own motivation, discipline, will recognize the need for inspiration when it comes to your future. You see, I recall, and I will use the O'Hare building to epitomize this point, that when I just came to St. George's College, I saw the O'Hare building as this building of seniority. Only 6 formers were on that building and on the upstairs part. And from I went to St. George's College, I always wanted to have my classes on that building. It meant that even though that was the first building I saw, it was the last building I would have been able to go on. It meant that I would have worked for 5 years from first to fifth form to do well in order to be able to matriculate to the sixth form and to go on that beautiful O'Hare building. Georgians, it is in the same way that the O'Hare building significance to me as a milestone of going into sixth form and being accomplished and going through the gates of St. George's College is the same way that the O'Hare building stands for your goals. It means, Georgians, that at the end of the day, even though you can see your goal, you have to work. You have to work assiduously, stopping at nothing. You have to have grit, resilience, and focus, all complemented by discipline, so that you will be able to stand the test of time. You will be able to achieve your goals, as small or as big as they come. And so at the end of the day, Georgians, resilience is a must. And the Magis award that will be given at this ceremony, Magis in Latin means greater or striving for more. I challenge each and every Georgian to strive for more, to strive for greatness, to strive for your future. Just as you saw the O'Hare building when you just came into the institution, you are just seeing your goals. But as you leave St. George's College, as you achieve presence in the O'Hare building, you will achieve your goals with grit, discipline, focus, and motivation. And so we are in COVID-19, but that will not stop us. Because everything that we do it ad majorem de gloria, to the greater glory of God. Georgians, work, continue to persevere, and it will all work in your favor.
It's now time for the special awards. These would include awards for academic excellence, outstanding contribution to the school community, community service, Cura Personalis Award, Student Organization of the Year, Student Volunteer of the Year, Ad Majorem de Gloria, and the Magis Award. We will start with the Academic Excellence Awards. These awardees demonstrate intellectual competence and features the most outstanding students in each year group. These awards are named in honor of the grade block or building that they are on.
We now start with first form. From Form 1S. First place, Nyron Crossdale. Second place, Theo Rufus. Third place in 1S, Enkala Wright. From Form 1T, first place goes to Tyler Salesman. Second place goes to Jaden Guy. Third place goes to Adrian Richards. From Form 1G, first place goes to Jordan Hyman. Second place goes to Kamari Carnegie. And third place goes to Rajiv Graham. From Form 1C, first place goes to Daquan Banner. Second place goes to Davion Beckford. Third place goes to Javier Grant. From Form 1A, first place goes to Joseph Nelson. Second place goes to Kamario Lawson. And third place goes to Rajay Minot. And wrapping up first form for 1D, first place goes to Omari Evelyn. Second place goes to Skylar McFarlane. And third place goes to Alexander Bailey. And the top student for first form is none other than Joseph Nelson in Form 1A. And this is the Raymond Chang Award. Congratulations, gentlemen. We now move to second form. From Form 2S, Adrian Grant, first place. Tariq McLean, second place. And third place in 2S, Dominique Rochester. From Form 2T, Nathan Edwards, first place. Wayne Cox, second place. And third place goes to Duarn Lewis. From Form 2G, first place goes to Keandre Gokan. Second place goes to Antonio Barnett. And third place goes to Giovanni Francis. From Form 2C, first place goes to Kurt Walker. Second place goes to Jaden Francis. And third place goes to Matthew Campbell. From Form 2A, first place goes to Jeremiah Shim. Second place goes to Gamaliel Williams. And third place goes to Jordan Hermit. And from Form 2D, first place goes to Rashawn Smith. Second place goes to Jordan Smith. And third place goes to Khalil Long. And the top student of second form is none other than Jeremiah Shim, receiving the Joseph Dinald Award. Congratulations to our second formers. We now move to third form. From Form 3S. First in class, Jabari Freckleton. Second, Anton Allison. Third, Tyler Roden. From Form 3T, first place, Zachary Williams. Second, Nathan Gale. Third, Antonio Smith. Form 3G, first place, Nandrik Hibbert. Second place, Rajorn White. Third place, Sean Soso. From Form 3A, first place, Mekai Silpat. Second place, Zerberto Scarlett. Third place, Jaheim Henry. And there's a tie for third place. We also have Zabir Taylor. From Form 3A, first place, Jashawn Prasad. Second place, Nathaniel Rowe. Third place, Jassie Mullings. And from Form 3D, first place, Christoph Nugent. Second place, Kerwin May. Third place, Malachi Powell. And the top student for third form receiving the Archbishop Lawrence Burke Award goes to none other than Mekai Silpat. Congratulations to all of our third formers and to all of our lower school special awardees.
Now presenting the top students for upper school, we start at fourth form. First, in 4-1, Janoy McCray. Second, Dashawn Gordon. Third place, Ashani Howard. 4-3, first place, Richard Stanley. Second place, Kevon Burton. And third place, Aja Anderson. 4-4. First place, Kivante Jones. Second place, Javon Tomlinson. And third place, Ronaldo Wins. 4, 5. First place, Sharik Watson. Second place, Shomari Livingston. And third, and the Magis Award for the Leah Butler Award for fourth form, the top fourth form student goes to Janoy McCrae. Congratulations to all our fourth form awardees. Now moving on to the fifth form block. For 5-1, first place, Jalen Thompson. Second place, Jadon Hilton. Third place, Jude Bury. 5-2. First place, Richard Palmer. Second place, Malik Harris. 5-3. First place, Ronique Penny. Second place, Tyrese Collins. Third place, Matthew Britton. 5-4. First place, Eton Young. Second place, Jayeem Barnett. Third place, Jordan Wilson. 5-5. First place, Christopher Reddy. Second place, Joel Brown. Third place, Ian Francis. 5-6. First place, Aaron Black. Second place, Mario Wong. Third place, Ajani English. The William Francis O'Hare Award is presented to the top fifth form student, and this is none other than Aaron Black. Congratulations to all the fifth form awardees. We'll now move on to best attendance. These students would have showed up for most of their live sessions as per form classes over the period from March 2020 to March 2021.
For best attendance, we have Gamaliel Williams, Jordan Hermit, Paul Dunn, Jaheim Guthrie, Rhys Thomas, Aidan Bennett, Jaceel Morgan, Jaden Campbell, Yakeem Richards, Michael Reese, Jordan Robinson, Keshawn Saman,
Community service is a critical part of the holistic development here at St. George's. Since the pandemic, we have been stricken to the opportunities where community service is concerned. We acknowledge the following students for creatively displaying volunteerism throughout this period. We acknowledge Nkala Wright, Student Volunteer of the Year Award for First Form. Nathan Bramwell, Dominic Rochester, Courtney Grant, Raheem Collins, Antonio Barnett, Jaden Campbell, Johnny English, Damani Blake, Catford Lowe, and Delaney Sims. Our next award is that of Outstanding Contribution to the School Community. We acknowledge the All Boys Association for their invaluable contribution to the school community, especially those students and their families who were vulnerable and are still vulnerable since the pandemic. In that, they initiated the night meal, sponsored cash, tablets, and assisted with remote learning. We also acknowledge the administrative and maintenance staff. They kept and is still keeping the physical compound in order. Our next award is that of Outstanding Contribution to the School Community. We acknowledge student governance under the leadership of the Student Affairs Coordinator, Head Boy, and Student Council President. They organized themselves and assisted with the summer immersion program, participated in orientation exercises, organized Men's Talk, Girl Power Tuesdays Empowerment Series, and played a major role with the execution of the parent consultation exercise. The Cura Personalis Award goes to the Guidance Department. We acknowledge the Guidance Department for assisting, facilitating, and engaging the entire school community as it relates to caring for the entire self. Students Organization of the Year Award acknowledges those clubs and societies that still have a strong presence and visibility even in the online space. They are still relevant based on the dynamic changes and demand of students in the virtual space, and they are maintaining proper keeping of club data. A few of these would include the Interact Club, the Schools Challenge Quiz, the Debating Society, and Key Club.
And now we present the William Francis O'Keefe Award for Most Outstanding CSEC Students. From 6-1, Jordan Henry. Chrisan Ramsey from 6-2. The Ad Maiorem Dei Gloriam awardees are as follows. Jeremiah Shin from 2A. Aaron Black from 5-6.
The Magis Award goes to the overall top students in lower school and upper school who demonstrate love in action for the school community, intellectual competence, committed to do justice, and open to growth. This individual will also be awarded a Knight's Award. For lower school with the highest average, who would have demonstrated love, who would also be committed to justice, is none other than Wayne Cox. For upper school, the Magis awardee is Johnny English. The Magis awardee does not necessarily have the highest average in the divisions. However, they must demonstrate intellectual competence.
We are all encountering unusual times, simply because the pandemic has changed the way we live our lives. We've mourned with those among us who lost loved ones. Let us observe a minute of silence as a tribute and small gesture to honor all the members of the school community who we have lost.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
St. George's College now proudly presents the election results of head students for the 2021-2022 academic year. Our head boy candidates were Ricardo Hines, Akil Henry, Xavier Henry, Justin Preddy, and Javon Thompson. And our senior lady candidates were Destiny Grant, Abigail Elliott, Tadisha McLean, and Amelia Ogilvy. It gives us great pleasure in presenting our Assistant Senior Lady for the academic year 2021-2022, Destiny Grant. And our Senior Lady for the academic year 2021-2022 is none other than Abigail Elliott. The Deputy Head Boy for the upper school is none other than Justin Preddy. And the Deputy Head Boy for the lower school is none other than Xavier Henry. And our Head Boy for the academic year 2021-2022 is none other than Akil Henry. Heartiest congratulations to our student leaders for the 2021-2022 academic year.